Liverpool's defensive rebuild appears to have taken a major step forward, with the club now reaching an agreement for a key summer target. After weeks of negotiations and speculation, the Reds are on the verge of finalising the move, a signing that could prove pivotal as Arne Slot continues shaping his squad ahead of the new season. Confirmation is expected soon, and all eyes are now on Anfield as the deal edges towards completion. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Mohamed Salah has spoken of the euphoric feeling of winning the Premier League title at Anfield, saying there is no dopamine like his experience in May. Salah is a winner who will never be satisfied in his pursuit of silverware, and this season that will continue with sights set on the title as well as the Champions League. The push for more trophies comes after being able to win the Premier League in front of the fans at Anfield for the first time. And in an interview alongside Virgil van Dijk for All Red Video this month, Salah spoke of the dopamine rush he felt that day. After winning the Premier League last year, there is no dopamine that will come to my body like that time, the Egyptian said. We had a chance also to win the Premier League without playing this season, and I'm glad we didn't. The guys were at the AXA, and we're just waiting for Palace to win against Arsenal. And I was just praying inside we were sitting next to each other, please not, please not. Because we wanted to win it at Anfield, you see how special it was for the fans. It was just incredible to win the Premier League at Anfield. Joining Salah for an in-depth interview, Van Dijk echoed the feelings of a player many expect to be named his next vice-captain. Personally, I think that's what you play football for, the Dutchman said. You want to be leaving a legacy behind, you want to be remembered, you want to inspire the next generation in everything you do. We are at a club where legends will be remembered and honoured and always be welcome back. It's an amazing feeling and an amazing feeling that we were part of that period of time, but we still are part of the club and want to be successful. It's just amazing. It's just a special feeling. Personally, I could have never dreamed about this when I was younger. That's the beauty of football as well, and the beauty of life. Keep going, consistency, never give up, and enjoy the whole ride that's ahead of you. With both Salah and Van Dijk signing new 2-year contracts with Liverpool at the end of last season, they are poised to drive a new-look squad to further success. The acknowledgement of the dopamine rush of winning shows the motivation to achieve more even after reaching the pinnacle, a feeling that transcends the status and salary of a top-level footballer. Now, in a massive defender deal agreed, Liverpool have agreed a deal with Serie A side Parma for the transfer of young centre-back Giovanni Leone, who will now undergo a medical with the champions. Progress was quickly made in talks with Parma this week, after being given encouragement that Leone would be open to a move away from Italy. A deal was struck on Wednesday night worth £26 million plus add-ons, and the 18-year-old will now travel for his medical on Thursday, before signing a long-term contract. LFC News understands Leone also attracted interest from a number of top sides in Serie A, as well as the Premier League, but the player made clear he only wanted Liverpool. Suggestions the youngster could rejoin Parma on loan were wide of the mark, and instead he is in line for an immediate first-team role. This move comes after Jarell Quansah's £35 million switch to Bayer Leverkusen, while another injury to Joe Gomez in pre-season highlighted the lack of specialist depth in Arne Slot's centre-back ranks. There are high hopes for Leone's future, with Liverpool's recruitment staff considering him one of the best young centre-backs in Europe. Provided the transfer goes through as expected, it will satisfy a long-held desire to recruit a high-potential defender to join the senior setup. Liverpool previously failed in their pursuit of Levi Colwill, Lenny Yoro and Dean Huijsen, the latter pair opting for the moves to Man United and Real Madrid respectively instead, while Quansah chose to progress his career elsewhere. With a deal also in the works for Crystal Palace captain Mark Guehi, the champions can turn arguably their weakest position in terms of depth into one of their biggest strengths. Leone only joined Parma last year, signing a 3-year deal following a short stint at Sampdoria, before going on to make 17 appearances in Serie A in 2024-25. He is a tall defender at 6'5" and looks to be both strong on the ground and in the air, while boasting the quality and possession required for a centre-back in Slot's system. The Italy youth international will still be eligible to play for the under-21s as well as the under-19s in the UEFA Youth League, while he will attain homegrown status if he is registered to clubs in England or Wales for the next 3 seasons. What do you make of this deal for the Reds? It's definitely a position that needs strengthening, but this is a positive sign. Hopefully we can see the completion of a deal for Guehi on top of this. In other news, Liverpool midfielder Stefan Bajcetic is nearing a return after hamstring surgery, and the 20-year-old is continuing work on his recovery alongside the first team. Bajcetic underwent surgery on his hamstring towards the end of last season, while on loan with Spanish side Las Palmas. That has seen the Spaniard miss the entirety of Liverpool's pre-season schedule, but he has continued to follow his rehabilitation program at the AXA training centre. While he could have instead stayed with the under-21s, with no clear vacancy in Arne Slot's first-team squad, Bajcetic has remained part of the senior setup. He has been seen working in the indoor gym alongside his teammates, while on Wednesday he was among those filmed checking in for training ahead of Friday's Premier League opener. Bajcetic, who looks to have significantly bulked up, will not be involved against Bournemouth, but is reported to be nearing the end of his recovery work and could soon return to training. Journalist Matteo Moretto wrote on X on Tuesday that the Spaniard is into the final phase of his comeback, though he added that he is then likely to leave Liverpool on another loan. The midfielder's priority is said to be a return to La Liga, with Villarreal, Valencia, Real Betis and Rayo Vallecano all linked in the past, though clubs in Portugal and Italy are also interested. There could still be a long-term plan for Bajcetic in place at Liverpool, with the Mail's Dominic King explaining recently that the sale of Tyler Morton to Lyon was sanctioned due to the similarity between the two players. Given his long history of injuries having seemingly been overused upon his breakthrough under Jurgen Klopp, it is difficult to see a route into the first team for Bajcetic. But he earned strong reviews during his time at Las Palmas, and Slot did suggest that progress while out on loan could be key to securing a place in his long-term plans. Crucial to his chances is that Bajcetic would have no issue with homegrown eligibility, having already spent 3.5 years registered with Liverpool prior to his initial switch to Austrian side Salzburg last summer. That would mean that he would be classed as a homegrown player in the Premier League from next season, by which point he will be 21, as well as club trained in the Champions League. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.